The seventh and last key that you get to use is working on culture and the people, going beyond tactics and strategy. So the most powerful thing that you could do as a leader, absolutely by all means, and we had talked about a couple quotes, and actually I'll walk through some of the quotes, is to manage the culture. Edgar Schein had suggested that if you are not managing culture, it's managing you far beyond the degree that you're probably aware of. He also said in the other part of his book was that the single most important role and really job of a leader is to manage culture. Much beyond tactics and strategies, all your effort in culture has a much higher ROI on your team if you're interested in organizational high performance. Lou Gerstner had said himself, for him, and I was in IBM at the time, for him, all he did was manage culture. He was very concerned and passionate about the shareholder value. He was very concerned and passionate about strategy. But really what he was doing as he was hiring individuals is he was specifically cultivating a culture. Because what he needed to do was a massive culture shift. He realized that IBM's problem at the time, and the reason why the board hired him, was nothing to do with strategy or financials and tactics. They all knew that that was symptoms. The real cause, and they knew this, was the culture. They had to have an old new, they had to reinvent the way of thinking of the organization into a new space. And Lou did that by only playing culture as the game. So if that's the case, what we could do then is we could, as your leader, being who you are, with the kind of power that you do have and the opportunity that you have with those that you lead, you can create a culture bubble. And this is where you cultivate your culture. And if every day you're challenging yourself about, is culture managing me or am I managing culture? And working on this stuff first, and then the tactics and strategy. And you have to ask yourself, what kind of leader are you going to be? Are you going to be the one that decides to exit the organization because this is not for you? Are you going to be the one that decides to say, well, you know what, I'm not ready for this right now, which is fine. You say no. Or you decide to grow. And if you decide to grow, we've given you a lot of the tools and opportunities for allowing you to actually figure out ways in which to grow. But when you grow, it gives you all the power that you need to focus on culture and the people and engaging this kind of cultural shift.